Overtime here at Sun Devil Stadium. Missouri mounted a thrilling comeback in the fourth and then missed a 48-yard field goal attempt by Wrestle. Arizona State will start with the ball. Pump fake. Osweiler's going to take a shot to the end zone, and he overthrew the intended target, Mike Willie.
A great effort by Edwards out there. There was a stop and go, and he just tied up Willie and didn't let him get by him. You know, I'm still reeling over the icing your own kicker.
2 timeouts were called by Gary Pinkel prior to the missed kick in regulation. 2nd and 10 now. Now they keep it on the ground with Cameron Marshall. And he fights ahead for a gain of about 3. So Pinkel looking for his defense to contribute. They were down 30-16 when Osweiler had a touchdown run to open up the fourth.
The big 3rd down here.
3rd and 7. They only rushed 3 against Osweiler, and he's got it complete to Pflugrad. Huge night for Aaron Pflugrad.
You know, Tess, they decided to double Mike Willie, #1, up to the right, and they left Pflugrad in single coverage. And I don't get that when Pflugrad's been the guy that's been killing them all night long.
He's got 8 catches for 181 yards and 2 touchdowns. 1st and goal now. First possession of overtime. Cameron Marshall is wrapped up by Sheldon Richardson. A few years ago, he was the #1 defensive tackle prospect in the country. Had to go the JUCO route and then came back to Mizzou, who he originally had committed to.
6'4", 290. Big guy inside.
He's a monster. Very talented. 2nd and goal now as they are backed up after that big play by Richardson.
I don't see Pflugrad in the game.
Loaded backfield instead. And he swings it out to Miles. Here goes Miles. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
That is just the fly sweep with a long handoff, just a little pass while Miles is in full stride, and he gets to the edge faster than Missouri can react to it.
Now Alex Garut, remember, in the 2nd quarter, Garut had an extra point blocked. Xavier Gooden blocked an extra point in the 2nd quarter. And Garut does make this a 7-point margin. Missouri has to answer with 7 to force that 2nd overtime. Miles with that catch and run. He's come up big for them tonight.
Well, now you turn to Missouri and Franklin has been really productive through the air in the 2nd half of this ball game. He has 25 of 40 for 314 yards.
And this is why when you win that coin toss in overtime, you choose defense first, so you know what you have to do, and they know right now it's got to be 7. Fly sweep instead. They stick with Franklin, and he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage by Junior Anyeli. '22 straight regular season non-conference game wins for Missouri. 2nd best in the country. That's on the line now. Big play by Onyeli again, and it'll make for a 3rd and 10.
He's taking off when he sees the lane and not staying in the pocket, trying to win the game from the pocket.
He gets to the 15-yard line. As has been here in recent years. 3rd and 10. Sprinting to the far side away from pressure. And that's going to be short of the line to make to West Camp. So the game will be on the line with a 4th down in our first overtime. And a timeout is called by Mizzou.
Considering that they had to rely on Agnew for that touchdown to get them back in the ball game, with his size down here, he's your best receiver. And maybe he's your guy now. TJ Moe's been open most of the day, but they seem to have gone away from him, maybe because they don't think Franklin can see him in the middle of the field. But Agnew might be the guy.
How about this scene? The entire Arizona State team came out to meet their defense. You remember at the end of last season when Osweiler gathered everybody together and said, "I'm sick of losing games like this." Well, collectively, this program is sick of losing games like this. They want a win against a ranked team. They could get it here on this play if Mizzou cannot get it to the 15. 4th and 5. The Sun Devils have done it. The win they were looking for. Been a long time since they felt this good, and that big guy has earned it. 6'8", Brock Osweiler, who came up big. High expectations this season, Rod, and are off to a good start.
Well, and fans are actually coming onto the field. Arizona State marked this game as the one that they felt could jumpstart a special season for them. And their fans bought into that, and they gave a blackout tonight.
Grant Russell, the kicker for Missouri, who had a chance to win it with a 48-yard attempt in the closing seconds. Couldn't get it done, but Arizona State could in overtime. Eamon.
Coach, what is the significance of this win and this night right now for Arizona State?
Give me a heart attack is what it's given. That was a great football game. Missouri played great, came back. We made some mistakes. They made some mistakes, some turnovers. But with this great crowd that we had, to finally win it in overtime is just a great win for us.
You joked about the heart attack. What was the message along the sidelines heading into overtime?
Well, just we got the ball first. We felt if we could score, we'd just see what happens. I didn't think it would just go one. I thought it might go a couple.
All right, Coach, congratulations. Joe?
Thanks, Eamon. They were up 30-16. Missouri came roaring back. And now they're passing around the pitchfork. Fear the fork is what they say here. Osweiler and company, Rod, may have a bright future ahead of them. Let's go back to that last play, the incompletion on the 4th and 5.
Yeah, 4th and 5, and they thought they had something working towards the corner. TJ Moe was trying to get out there. Timing was disrupted and overthrown. Not even close.
Pressure came from Jamar Jarrett there. And Dennis Erickson, been some lean years since they were good back in 07. That's the last time they beat a ranked team. And now the win streak for Missouri is over in terms of regular season non-conference games. They had won 22 straight. But Pinkel and company will head back to Columbia with an overtime loss. Another thriller on Friday nights. TCU Baylor last week. You get the overtime this week. Our final score, Sun Devils 37-30 in overtime. Coming up next is Sports Center. Hey, welcome to college football's second weekend. Isn't it great? Should be a good one on Saturday. Coming up next is Sports Center. For Rod Gilmore, Eamon McEnany, and our entire crew on the Friday Night Prime Show, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have a great night and make it include Sports Center right now.